Hey everybody, welcome back to Blue Collar Whiskey Drinkers. This is Robbie and Cody. Tonight we are continuing our versus episode with Wild Turkey 101 versus Old Forester 100. Last week we reviewed it with neat and an old fashioned, and tonight we will be doing it on the rocks and Coke. And last time where we left off, it was a pretty close battle going on. Both of them, the Old Forester kind of came out swinging, very solid right off the bat with 4.2 on neat, and then a 4.1 on the old fashioned. And then the Wild Turkey came out 3.8 on neat, but came back swinging hard with a 4.3 with the old fashioned. So we are pretty close, maybe just a point off on these.
Yeah, they're really close, these two. It was funny because the Old Forester was like on neat, was winning by a good amount. You know, I mean, not a ton, but it was taking the win, and then which surprised us, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
We thought the Old Turkey was going to kind of win, hands down, but but then the Wild Turkey came back 101. Wild Turkey came back in the old fashioned, and then kind of now they're pretty even. I think Forrester's just a hair above. Right now. So
I think that could change any moment.
Oh yeah,
depending on.
We're gonna see how it is on the ice. So
So before we get started, give me your predictions. How do you see it playing out tonight?
I think it's going to be a close one, but I think for these two tests, I think the Wild Turkey is going to come out on top just by a smidge.
For both of them?
You know what? I don't know. Maybe not on ice. It might be pretty close on ice. I think Wild Turkey is going to be better in the Coke for sure.
Okay, so I'm actually opposite of you. I'm really thinking Wild Turkey is going to be pretty good on ice, and the Old Forester is going to be better in Coke. That's kind of my prediction right now.
Yeah.
I think it will be close either way. I don't see any of these really falling off.
No.
So I'm actually excited to get to it. You got anything else for everybody before we get started?
No, man. I want to get into this pour. I'm loving it. So we're going to do the 101 first. This time we started out last episode, part 1 of this battle series with these two whiskeys. So we're going to start. We started off with the Forester, so we'll start off with the 101 for this episode.
All right. Let it chill for a second, I guess.
A little bit longer. Yeah. Today was a cool day. It was my buddy Jared's birthday, and we went and hung out. Finally got to get out, in California it's been stricter rules about the whole pandemic, but we're starting to open up a little bit more, and so we went out to Jared actually owns a meadery, which is like it's like wine but with honey. But we got to go to his meadery and hang out with all our friends today, so that's pretty cool. It was nice to get out.
I bet he was happy to kind of be opened up too.
Yeah. I'm hoping to have Jared on the show. Really soon. He's got he's a business owner. He's got his own meadery, and it'd be cool to have him on the show.
We'll definitely have to work him in. He could be definitely your next guest.
Kelsey's already claimed.
Oh, okay. Okay. So it's gonna be Kelsey. So I got Dylan and Colin probably. And then Tyler, Jordan, Chet, my brother. So I got a few people. I do want to get on the owner of the liquor store down here, Shane. I'd like him to come on sometime.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I gotta
But
list,
yeah,
list the
we need to, we've talked about it, but we need to sit down and plan it out, put it on a calendar. That way we could have it, and we could, you know what? So for the next episode, guys, we will post that. We'll put that out there. We'll let you know who's going to be on the episode next. Kind of tease it for a little bit.
Yeah, because
And
the what we want to start doing is when the guest comes, they're gonna, it's gonna be what's their whiskey, and they're gonna bring their favorite or their style of
just
whiskey.
one they recommend, kind of thing.
Yeah, and we're gonna try it. So
Yeah.
that's gonna be kind of a cool twist.
Yeah. So it's, again, like Cody said, we're gonna call those episodes "What's Your Whiskey," and it's basically us like, hey, Colin, or hey, Jared, what's your whiskey? And
Yeah.
like what I've been doing, I've asked all my friends who are going to come on so far, like, hey, let me know the whiskey you want to do. That way Cody and I don't accidentally review it ahead of time. And also that way, if there's two people who have the same whiskey, we don't accidentally kind of, have two of the same ones. So
Yeah, for sure.
I'd like to, and if there are two, they could switch it up how they want. So, all right, I think it's good.
I think it's ready to roll.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers, bro.
I've been smelling it. It has a good smell tonight.
Yeah.
It's definitely better than it was on neat.
Yeah.
Like neat, there wasn't much to it.
Yeah, this has a nice sweet aroma.
Yeah, until we added the water droplets, it got better. But tonight, with the
let's do
ice, it's better. Okay. Fuck.
Goes down nice.
That's very nice. Which, that was the thing on this wild turkey last week. It was very smooth, even neat. Very smooth,
definitely smooth
every
neat.
way. Now with it chilled, holy crap! I really enjoy it.
Yeah, it's really really nice and smooth. Still has the nice bourbon flavor, and didn't lose too much, but it definitely doesn't have all those flavors that the Forester has in it. Yeah,
the Forester does have a lot of flavors. I was actually just looking at all that again. So the wild turkey, it says spicy, toffee, caramel, and vanilla. Yeah, more kind of basic. Yeah, and it's a little bit more subtle than the other ones, because we got chocolate and apple on the other side of the aisle with the old Forester. Mm-hmm. But this here, I think so far with the wild turkey, other than the old fashioned, I'm pretty sure this is my way to drink it if I'm going to drink it. Really? Like I did enjoy it neat, but this is a different level to me. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. So I don't know if it's better for me. I don't know if it's better than neat, but really, let me see. Wow, you and I finally disagree. I'm just with neat. It was just kind of to me. It was good. It just was, and it was smooth as hell. But to me, I feel like we're getting a little bit more flavor. At least to me, I am. It is good though. I like it's smooth. It's got that kick to it too, though. Like it's still a good smooth, bourbon, but it has that kick. Yeah. I like it though. I'm just getting more flavor out of it tonight. So yeah. But I'll let you go first. Give us your thoughts and rate it. I'm gonna kind of sit back and kind of think about it for a second. Yeah, it's kind of a tough one for me. Yeah, I like it. I think it's
think it's right there at, I think it's probably 3.8 like it was neat for me.
Okay.
I don't think it got worse. I don't think it really got much better. Because I liked it neat. I like that more of that kick that it has when it's neat instead of the colder.
Yeah.
Just on this one, it's weird because I normally am the opposite. But
Yeah, I was gonna say we're normally the opposites on whiskeys like that.
yeah.
I'll be honest, I was going 4.0 on it. So I'm thinking of 3.9 overall. I think it is better. It's smooth. It was smooth last week, neat, and it's smoother tonight. I'm getting a little bit more flavor out of it tonight than I did last week. So
I think that's in the smell.
So, and it could be.
I think it definitely has more smell flavor to it.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
So for me, it is that much better. I'm not going to disagree with the 3.9 because it is not so much better, but it's going to be better for me. So that's why the 4.0 for my rating personally, and then just kind of going right in between both of ours.
Yeah.
At a 3.9. So
that's
again,
solid.
it's
that's
yeah,
solid.
it's and see with that 3.9, it's slightly better than neat, which I would agree with. It's not a lot better. It's not a 4.2 or 4.4. It's for me 4.0, 3.9. I'm not going to disagree with. I like it. So
yeah, dude, for sure. Wild Turkey's got a nice bourbon flavor.
So that one was good.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So we'll have to. I'm gonna have to get another ice cube because mine's already watered down pretty good. To do the
and a different
Forester.
glass too.
Yeah, I got 2 glasses. I got 2 shot glasses. I even brought another shot glass.
Nice.
So I don't pour it in the same.
Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and jump into Old Forester. I'm excited since this one again surprised us neat.
Hey everyone, we're back. Blue Collar Whiskey Drinkers here. Just poured our Old Forester 100 proof on ice. So we got our glasses here with our Old Forester on ice. So we're gonna it smells.
It smells good.
Does that smell good? Yeah, it is good. Huh?
Oh my god.
Whew. We get that chocolate and apple on that one.
Yeah, apple and chocolate. Oh my god.
Yeah. Damn, the smell is good on this. It was the same. It was the same way when we did the water droplets.
Water droplets.
We got that chocolate smell that popped.
This may put it in the lead. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it's
probably
gonna be close. But you ready for
cheers.
this one, bro? Cheers.
Yeah, I've been waiting.
Very, very good.
Smoother.
Oh, the finish is really nice on that. It has a nice finish to it.
Finish is good. The smell is great. It is very comparable to when we added the water droplets.
Yeah.
It's good. I think maybe the flavors dropped off a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm not getting as much as I did when it's neat. And again, I drank it tonight, and you were saying you had a little bit tonight neat.
Yeah.
So we know what the neat tastes like. There's so much flavor with that. And it's good.
It definitely dropped off a little bit with the ice. It's smoother. It still has
great smell.
Real nice aroma.
But the smell, we could get that with the neat.
Yeah.
With the water droplets.
Yeah.
So.
How you feeling on this one, bro?
I just wrote it down. Is it my turn or your turn?
I
think it's my turn because
yeah.
Okay. Before I tell you again, it's a great smell, but you could get the smell with neat. It is smoother. That is one thing that is a plus side to this. It is smoother. But it's lost its flavor. I don't think it's worse than the Wild Turkey by any means as far as on the rocks, but it's not as good as neat. I keep going back and forth, but I think a 4.0 is on this one for me. Just 'cause, again, it is very comparable to the Wild Turkey. I think they're even on my book because we agreed on 3.9 on the rocks.
Yeah.
But I did write down 4.0 for me. So personally, 4.0 I think is solid.
Yeah. And then I am 100% agreement. I literally that's my first thought was a 4. A solid 4. Nothing higher, nothing less, but the neat is definitely better. The flavors are there more with the neat. The flavors did drop off. You got the nice smell with the ice, but again,
great smell.
Everything you just said, I 100% agree with. So we're gonna set on the 4 overall on this rating. On ice.
I was expecting you to be a little higher than me on that one.
Well, no, I mean, dude, I'm in agreement. I mean, it did go down, and I can't say it's better than neat. That's for sure. It's definitely not. And it's smoother, but the flavor you lose, it ain't worth. It's better on neat. So.
So I was just looking at the numbers. We got 3.8 neat, 3.9 rocks, 4.3 old fashioned. We're sitting at a 4.0 to 4.1, and then looking at the not Wild Turkey, but the Old Forester, we're at 4.2, 4.0, and 4.1. So we're right dead even at a 4.1 on that one.
Yeah, so I mean,
it's a close ball game right now.
Tight ball, yeah, just like you said, tight ball game. The Old Forester's barely hanging on to the lead. So
this is interesting.
It's crazy.
Coke is going to make it or break it for both of them. Really is.
Like I said, I believe the Wild Turkey is going to be better in Coke. So,
and with the bourbon flavor, it could be. I'm looking at it with the Old Forester's unique flavors may come through for me on this. Yeah. Even though, hold on, guys. So at the beginning from part 1, I picked Wild Turkey. Cody picked Old Forester. So. Obviously, there's no bias. I keep kind of picking his to kind of edge out mine. I'm going to be ecstatic if mine wins, but, this Old Forester kind of came out swinging, gave us unique flavors, a good smell, good taste, very good all around. Like, honestly, it hasn't fluctuated much. Like, if you look at it, the best way to drink it's neat.
Yeah,
barely drops off on the rocks, barely drops off on old fashioned.
Yeah, not much fluctuation on the Old Forester. It's been pretty solid. But
on the Wild Turkey, on the other hand, 3.8, and then it jumps up to a 4.3 that we agreed on. Like that's huge.
Yeah, that's what brought it up,
Yeah, but if you look at it on the rocks, it hasn't fluctuated from neat at all.
Yeah.
Like it has, but not much. Yeah. Not much movement on there.
No. Well, I think we should go ahead and pour these with Coke and
let's do it.
See who wins this thing, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back. Blue collar whiskey drinkers.
All right, we're back. We just made our wild turkey with Coke, so this will be the last drink for wild turkey, and we're like we were just saying, this is going to be the make it or break it drink for both whiskeys. It's really come down to this. Both of them are neck and neck right now.
Come down to the wire.
So if Wild Turkey could pull out and be better than Old Forester, it's going to win, even if it's by 1 point. Honestly, Old Forester really just has to stay pretty consistent, or just scores even or slightly above.
Yeah.
Or honestly, they just need to score even. If they're neck and neck here, Old Forester wins, and by a hair. So this is actually pretty interesting to me, guys. I'm excited to try it. This is our last drink.
Yep.
For Wild Turkey.
Yep.
101. And
yes,
this was my drink. So cheers.
Cheers, man.
I filled it up way too far. It was like right on the rim.
It's good.
Damn.
It's really yummy. So we're going to be rating this out of 5. And
yeah, our rating's out of 5.
So Robbie and I, we always do the same pours. Everybody's just so we're all on the same page.
Yeah.
We put 2 ounces of whiskey.
You did 2 ounces? I did 3. Just kidding. I'm fucking with you.
Good one, bro. But yeah, so 2 ounces, and then we do like 6 ounces of Coke. We kind of just
So we try to keep it as consistent as possible for you guys, because I don't want to be over here again doing 3 ounces with a 4-ounce pour of whiskey, and he's over there doing 2 and 8 ounces of whiskey or whatever, or 8 ounces of Coke, 8 ounces of whiskey. That'd be a hell of a whiskey and Coke.
Yes, it would. Yes, it would.
Just 8 ounces of whiskey and 2 ounces of Coke. I just like a little dash.
Little dash.
So
that's funny how, like, when I go to a wedding, that's normally how it is. It's like straight up alcohol and like 2 dashes of fucking Coke or something that they splash on the top.
It's
like,
definitely
just a little bit. I'm like, all right, we're getting crazy.
Cheers. They know they want people messed up at weddings.
Yeah, they do.
They really do. Honestly, this one, I hate to admit it, but I think you are right with the bourbon flavor coming through with the Coke. I don't know about the Old Forester yet, but so far, this is pretty damn good.
Yes. And you know what? I don't feel bad. The reason why I don't feel bad is because it's only a $20 bottle, everybody. So this is like one of those perfect, let's mix it. Like, kind of, I mean, it's great, neat. Don't get me wrong. You could drink this neat all day. You can drink it on the rocks. You can drink it, especially in an old fashioned. Probably I'm going to say the best way right now still, but you don't feel bad putting Coke in it, right, Robbie?
No, I agree with you 100%. I'm just kind of even looking back at all our scores on Wild Turkey, and you know, I know you're going to lead us off here, so I'm not even going to finish my sentence there. But this is really good. And guys, this Wild Turkey has been smooth from neat to the rocks to old fashioned, and now we're finishing it out with Coke. This is
Wild Turkey.
This is a very smooth whiskey, and it's good. I got the good frothiness that we always talk about.
Yeah, the good frothy.
Good bourbon flavor.
You can see the frothy stain on the sides of my glass. That's always a good sign with a bourbon when you mix it with Coke.
So Cody, you lead us off.
I'm ready. It is a 4.1, and that's what I'm giving it. It ain't better than the old fashioned. I'll tell you that right now. But it's close up behind it. Solid 4.1.
So, quick question: what did you have the Wild Turkey Old Fashioned rated as? Because I had it as a 4.4. We agreed on a 4.3. So, were you at a 4.2 or 4.3?
With the old fashioned?
Yeah, your score, not our overall.
Mine was a 4.2, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll be honest, this one, so I put a 4.4 on the old fashioned. We agreed on the 4.3. To me, this is a solid 4.2. You gave it what, a 4.1?
Yeah.
So we're splitting hairs here. I wouldn't disagree going down to a 4.1, but
Yeah, dude, that old fashioned was good.
it was good.
I mean, this is
I did.
good, but I would definitely much rather have the old fashioned.
If we look at it, you're always a couple points ahead of, say, like on the rocks. What were you, 3.8?
Yes.
For your personal score? I was a 4.0, and we agreed on 3.9. So it's only natural you were at a 4.1. I was at a 4.2. I think a 4.1 should be good.
Yeah, right. I mean,
yeah,
we know the old fashioned was definitely that far ahead of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Coke is good, guys. Though, if you're just want to make a quick drink for your buddies, really quick, and not have to sit there and make an old fashioned. This is easy. It's not better than an old fashioned, but it's still nice and it's quick.
Yeah.
So
it's good.
All right, Wild Turkey, we got 4.1.
Yeah.
With the
Go ahead and don't forget to write down your scores and just circle the ones that we agree on.
Yeah.
Because I do think that'd be something to always bring up. I was slightly one tick above you, so that's where my personal preference is coming in at. But hey, guys, this one is close. That one was a surprising whiskey. I'm saying it is a surprising whiskey.
Yeah, it's been
we don't know how it is.
Yeah.
We don't know on Coke,
and that's right. We never had Old Forester before we did this episode, or our first episode. So, but unlike the turkey, we did have it before this one.
Yeah.
So we have no clue how this Old Forester is going to go with Coke with Coke. Yeah. So
original guess at the beginning of the episode, guys. Cody had Wild Turkey being better with Coke. I have Old Forester being better with Coke just because of the unique flavors. But I'm very skeptical going into this last drink now, because that bourbon flavor, like Cody predicted, came through, and I really enjoy it. So Old Forester, those unique flavors that we got with the chocolate and apple and oak, it needs to pull through for me.
Yeah, I hope they do, because that'd be
but I'm a little concerned because the on the rocks just
not as good as neat.
Yeah. So all righty.
Where are you at with your drink, brother?
How
you doing there?
Guys, this glass is weird. It's shaped small here, so it looks like I have a lot left, but it's really not much. It's gonna be a few drinks.
Yeah, a few sippy saps.
See,
yeah.
Then now I'm down to the narrow section. I'm gonna stop using these glasses, because when I even look at it on the camera, I'm like, shit, I got a lot to drink.
Dude, I'm gonna send you this. I'm gonna send you one of these glasses.
Well, I got that whiskey glass with the cigar holder. That would be perfect. It's that nice big glass like that.
Oh yeah.
I may actually use that on this glass.
I'm gonna have to send you one of these.
Yeah, I know.
Pretty shirts I got made today.
Freaking Cody got the shirts made.
You know what's cool, guys? My girlfriend has one of those little
crickets.
They print out logos and stencil. So she she made this today by herself on the machine, then like ironed it on to the shirt, and it turned out pretty good. You know
what?
right?
I'm gonna have Michaela, because she has one, do one for my like little Yeti deal or whatever.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
So,
It's since there's so much detail in the keg or in the whiskey barrel.
yeah.
It was hard to do a small logo. So
Ooh.
yeah, so
Michaela may hate that.
Yeah, she will hate that. She won't be able to do it. We were gonna try to do it on the glass, but it's not.
No, yeah.
No.
Michaela did a logo for my brother, for one of those little tumblers.
Yeah.
And the detail on the logo that she did was just like tedious. I was watching her do it, and she was getting frustrated. But
dude, Kelsey got
hey.
So
you guys know, this operation we got going with this podcast, it is a kind of a team effort right now. It is Cody and I, but we both have our significant others playing a huge role. My wife, Michaela, she posts the pictures on Instagram, and she does all the editing for that. Kelsey, she's doing all the stuff with, logos. Really, and Cody took the lead on the logo side. I gave a little bit of input. Cody kind of, took charge of that, and I know Kelsey helped, did a big role in that, and she did that shirt. So it's definitely a team, team effort here, and we're all working together to bring you guys this. And heck, even I'm sure Cody's friends have, talked to him and gave him recommendations, and my friends have. And we'll be honest, a little shout out to, Colin and Dylan. They came up with the name, What's Your Whiskey, for those episodes. And Cody and I were like, shit, that's good.
So, that's super cool.
I liked it. We're about the, I guess, community. We're a little community, even though we are 1,600 miles apart. Cody's doing one part of it. I'm doing one part of it, but we're also doing it with our significant others and friends.
Every decision that we're making is together, and we're being, we're doing this together as a collective group, and we want all help from, just from everybody. Anybody's
we're getting ideas.
We're not super, this isn't our forte. We're blue collar guys. We, this is kind of off script for us doing these kind of things, and it's cool to get help from everybody else and really take in that collective brainstorming from everybody else's ideas. And we've really done that. We really have, right, Robbie?
Absolutely.
And
especially
it's just super cool.
If you're new to this, if this is your first episode listening to us, go back to our first one with Legion. That one was done in November of 2020, and for right around Thanksgiving.
I was at your place.
That one was even better than the ones we recorded. We started recording in June of last year, and we have some recordings that may never see the light of day, but we may release them one day.
We may release them just to show you how we started.
Yeah.
And
so the Legion was pinnacle. That was like, okay, this is good. Looking back on it, where we're at now, and how we continue to grow and change things. We're getting recommendations from friends, family, and heck, we love to hear from you guys. Let us know, what you think we should do. This is, like I talked about the last episode, whiskey drinking and sharing this time with my cousin to try these whiskeys is a unique experience. And these memories, even though we will record, hundreds of episodes, This is a fun time for me. I'm going to remember something about each episode. Cody and I already have one on this one.
Totally.
And, we just, please tell us what you want to hear, what we should do, and we'll take it into consideration. It's not a guarantee that we're going to change it up, but we do listen to you guys. We do listen to our family. We do listen to our friends.
Totally, dude. We changed, I mean, just from that first Legion episode and getting the feedback, we changed a ton of things.
Oh, absolutely.
And for the better. And
we're growing.
We're growing. Like, you guys will be able to see us grow throughout our episodes, and and get the feedback from all of you. It really helps us out, so we appreciate that. And cheers, everybody.
Yeah. Hey,
let's go ahead and pour this Old Forester. Let's get this going. Let's see who wins this battle, right?
Yeah, this is the last drink for the first Versus series on Blue Collar Whiskey Drinkers, guys.
Yeah, it's super cool.
And I'm excited for this. Again, this is a fun experience for Cody and I. We enjoyed doing this together. So you're going to expect more of these and expect new stuff. So you know what? Let's get to Old Forester.
All right, man. Hey, everyone. We're back. We just got back with our Coke and Old Forester. So we're going to be... I
didn't fill it up as much this time, so...
So we're going to be sipping on our final drink. This is the Old Forester, 100 proof, and it's going against the Wild Turkey 101 proof. And so, yeah, this is the final challenge.
Yeah, final drink.
Takes the crown. Who takes the crown? So,
okay. Cheers. This has been a fun.
This has been a fun
series.
Yeah, fun journey, fun series. Whoa. Those are some weird tastes I'm getting there. I got the end was
the finish is good.
The finish is good, but then it's weird in the middle there. Right?
It's weird at the beginning and middle.
I'm gonna have to really sit on this one.
I'm with you on that.
God,
I like how I stare at it to I'm staring at it like I'm trying to figure you out.
Right? It changes so much. This whiskey is crazy unpredictable.
It is.
Oh my God.
Oh shit, unpredictable. 4.2, 4.0, 4.1.
Well, you know what I mean.
Like fucking consistent.
It's consistent, but the flavors.
No, I get what you mean. The flavors are just
they
unique.
Are unique, so it's different for me personally.
Yeah.
And it's not the average bourbon. It's a different kind of bourbon. I mean, it's a good.
It is. It's good. It's honestly so far, and honestly at the end here, if you're looking for something different, this is a good choice. It's a cheap bottle.
Yeah. You may love it. I mean, this may be somebody's.
Please, yeah.
Dude,
let us know.
Remember what we said in part 1? I was saying that if you love apple, this drink is going to be probably one of your favorite drinks.
You know what? I need to get the other apple, the Arkansas whiskey. I need to do that sometime.
We can do that. Yeah, anytime, bro. I got it sitting in the shelf.
You need to send me which one you got because there are 2 different ones.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll send you.
So
But this is good, dude. This is good.
it is good.
I was unsure when I first sipped, like my first sip, but now that I'm drinking it, I enjoy it more. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know, because it's like different. And I'm enjoying it more than uh, kind of the average, bourbon. What do you think?
Well, I'm gonna do one more drink. I already wrote down my score, but I'm gonna kind of ponder on it a little bit.
Yeah, you got a lot more to ponder on, bro.
I can't even cross my arms, my fucking pec. So you guys know, today I was helping my buddy Colin out. We're cutting up steel, and there was just one piece. Tried to hammer it, wasn't working. I pulled it, it was a weird one, so I was like, eh. And I got to the point where it was like stopping every time. I was like, I gotta fucking break this. And I did break it loose, and it just came across and smacked my fucking pec, and now it's just tender from like here down. So I try to cross my arms, and it's like being a little bitch right now. All right. I'm gonna say it. 4.0. I don't think it's worse than on the rocks, but I don't think it's better. It's good. It's a unique flavor. It's good on this is, guys, me being like, it's a 4.0. It's just, it's been pretty freaking consistent. I don't think it's better than the old fashioned. The old fashioned was good. I don't think it's better than neat. I enjoyed this one neat.
Yeah.
This is a great sipper, especially when you have little water droplets. It's good on the smell, good on the taste. On the rocks, good on the smell. Smoother, but kind of drops off on the taste a little bit. Old fashioned. It was a good old fashioned. It was a different uniqueness. This whiskey has a unique flavor, so everything you throw it in is just different, and it's not a bad different. Again, we gave it a 4.1 on old fashioned. So on Coke, it is good. It is a unique flavor. I enjoy it. I'll be honest. I was probably expecting a little bit more. I'm kind of bummed. I was kind of like thinking it'd be a little bit, but I don't know. I guess, with these unique flavors, it's good, but it on Coke. I'm not saying the overall, but Coke, the bourbon flavor pulled through just by a hair. It really did.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a good Coke and whiskey to me. It's different though. So
yeah,
in my book, it is different. It has a very unique flavor. Damn, I don't know.
Yeah,
I put 4.0. Tell me what you think, because honestly, our overall may bump up a little bit. It did get a very good frothiness. Look at that.
Yeah, it did. It did have a good frothy.
And honestly, as I sip it, it's consistent. It just like the scores. I don't know. It's good. Just I don't know. I think that's all I got to say about it. I'll let you go.
All right. Man, I feel torn. Just because it's for me, it's like as good as Wild Turkey with Coke, but it's like a different flavor. It's like a more unique flavor than I've had. Um, so it's hard. It's hard to judge because it's so different than what I'm used to having in bourbons.
And it's different from even the one we're trying with Wild Turkey.
Yeah.
I'm torn because it's like it's honestly I wouldn't disagree at a 4.1. It's good.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm leaning towards. Just because I think it's close or right at the Wild Turkey. I don't think they're any different in like what I like.
Yeah.
But I'd probably say the Wild Turkey, since I'm more used to the bourbon, that presence, I probably liked it just as hair better more. But
Okay.
I think it is a 4.1, but it's 4.0, 4.1. I'm fine with. So I'm gonna say a 4.1 is my review.
Okay. I'll be honest though, I didn't expect it to be from the beginning. I didn't expect this to be like this, but even
Right?
when we were coming down towards the end, I thought I was gonna have a more, a clearer answer on which one it is.
I know.
I'll be honest, the only thing that the Old Forester just absolutely kicked the shit out of the Wild Turkey on was neat.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even like the Wild Turkey is bad neat. It was a good whiskey. But if you look at all our other scores, they're neck and neck. Even though the Wild Turkey kind of bounces around a little bit more than Old Forester. Old Forester's consistent. It is a very consistent whiskey. I don't think we've had a whiskey this consistent.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is our first one.
Yeah, it's
okay. So you give it a 4.1.
Yeah.
We gave Old Fashioned 4.1. Is it just as good
as the Old Fashioned? Yeah, I would say so. Not the Wild Turkey though. The Wild Turkey Old Fashioned.
Old Fashioned was great.
Was really good.
Yeah.
So
see, you give it a 4.1, I give it a 4.0.
Let's just settle at the 4.0. What do you think? It's a hard decision because it's
if I give it the 4.1, it wins. If I give it that 4.0, it loses. Or would it be a tie?
There's no tie. There's no ties in this.
I know.
So
we're not soccer.
I feel it's a 4.0. I mean, what do you feel?
I think a 4.0.
Yeah, I agree.
So the reason why I'm doing the 4.1, guys, with Wild Turkey is I'm rounding up at a 4.5. It's a 4.5. So it's going to be a 4.1. Round up. But since we had to round up and it's not as consistent, the Old Forester, it was a solid 4.1. You can't disagree with that. So
yeah, we put 4.1.
Old Forester. This one was tough, guys. I'll be honest.
This was a real tough battle.
Again, consistency, I think, wins it.
You know what? I think for me, I always thought that the Wild Turkey was going to win at the end. So having the Old Forester pull through at the end, real tight,
Yes.
was a real surprise. But I have to say, you know, the unique flavors, the whole, just the whole deal.
Yeah.
It is just a smidge. It's so consistent, like we've been saying, that it deserves it.
Yeah.
It's got the win.
I agree. So, guys, what won it for Old Forester, like Cody just said, unique flavors and consistency.
Yeah.
Wild Turkey, solid whiskey.
Oh, yeah.
I would
Solid
recommend
whiskey.
both these.
Oh yeah.
But Old Forester won this
really-
one. You know what, guys?
Old fashioned with Wild Turkey.
Fuck it. Guys,
So good.
buy both these bottles, do what we just did, and let us know what you think. I'm serious.
Yeah.
Let us know if we're full of shit or you agree. So that's what I gotta say about it.
Same here. Close race, Wild Turkey, just a smidge behind Old Forester. Old Forester takes the win.
Yeah.
And we'll be doing another bracket on our next episode. Right, Robbie?
Yes, sir.
So we'll be releasing the whiskeys of that. There's going to be 2 more in this battle that are going to compete, and then they're going to compete against, you know, the old Forester.
We could go ahead and tell them. So we were looking at you got the Jim Beam bond, right?
Jim Beam bonded 100 proof.
Yeah, 100 proof. And I'm looking at Old Granddad.
Yeah, Old Granddad 100 proof.
Even though we should have done Old Granddad versus Old Forester. But hey, so that is may come to change because I haven't seen the Jim Beam bonded before. He sent me the picture. I was like, fuck, I've never seen that. But like what Cody and I were talking about earlier, we never look for Jim Beam, so it may be everywhere. Old Granddad, I already know I could get that. I've been wanting to try that for a while. I haven't had it. So.
I've never had Old Granddad. I'm sorry for that. I hear good things. But,
so, with that being said, look forward to our next episode or our next Versus series. So, this is going to carry us through the end of April.
Yeah. We might have a guest episode in between.
Well, maybe we could hit the guest episode 1st of May.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, this was a close one, guys. Hopefully the next one's not this close, I'll be honest. It
was splitting hairs, but we had to settle on it, and the Old Forester was unique and came through on top. So
unique and consistent.
Yeah, the consistency was that's what won it. So
yeah.
So, all right, everybody.
Hey, thank you guys for listening.
Thanks for listening.
On the next episode.
Blue Collar Whiskey Drinkers. See you on the next episode.
Cheers.